Hey lovelies, how's it going? Hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk about this crazy case in Kansas City. There is a lawsuit out for a black superintendent who allegedly wouldn't hire black women. Carpenter was the district's first black superintendent. He previously served in the position before in another county. He faced intense scrutiny when he got hired in January 2017.
Dr. Dennis Carpenter is the new leader of Lee Summit Public Schools. Carpenter has been superintendent in the Hickman Mills district since 2013. Now, the previous superintendent in Lee Summit stepped down in June after public criticism over his salary.
So let me tell you a little bit more about this district. Lee Summit is in a majority white suburb. However, they're starting to get a little more diverse. 1 in 4 of Lee Summit students are children of color. Not only the school district, but the community as well have a problem with racial bullying and racial profiling.
New here at 5, business cards found in Lee Summit have sent shockwaves throughout that community. They're showing support for white supremacy.
America was 90% white in 1950. It is now 60%. Make America great again. Trump is the first step. We're the next.
This town I grew up in, and it sickens me.
The opposite side of the card says alt-right, short for alternative right. It's a movement that bucks mainstream conservatism and includes people dedicated to white identity.
If it doesn't sicken you, then you're part of the problem. If it does make you appalled, angry, upset, take action. And that doesn't mean demonstrations. That means, call your local representatives.
First, an assistant track coach is dismissed over a text she received that draws attention to her skin color. 41 Action News reporter Josh Helmuth is in Lee Summit with what he uncovered.
Smiley says that she helped bring the Lady Tigers track team here at Lee Summit to their first state ranking in years, which would explain why it came as a complete shock when she got a stunning text message on Sunday. A volunteer track coach, upset and confused.
It's extremely hurtful.
Standing next to her daughter who was on the team, Pam Smiley says she was discriminated against, all tied to a text message she says she received Sunday night from Lee Summit High School head track coach Karen Sanders. The text message informed her to turn in her coach's shirt and jacket and that, quote, your skin does deem you untrustworthy, unquote.
I don't want her to think that it's okay for people to say these things or that she should be punished if these things are said to her.
So I wanted to give you an example of what happens in the community and what happens in the school as well. So this is what happened. A young lady named Danielle Nixon had a lawsuit saying that a white woman got a job instead of her. She also alleged that Dennis Carpenter told the Lee Summit District Selection Committee that he will never hire an African American female in a key role. So here are her allegations. Miss Nixon, of course, is an African American woman. She worked in communications and relations. She was applying for a job for executive director of public relations. In January, she decided to submit her applications. Prior to submitting, she had already worked for another district for about 2 years. So of course she bagged an interview. She was invited by Human Resources to participate in a screening. So during her interview, she attempted to ask questions. Ms. Nixon said that she asked Dr. Carpenter about the 5-year plan for the district. However, Ms. Nixon was directed to ask only Dr. Carson and the female questions. Dr. Carpenter refused to answer any of Ms. Nixon's questions. A few days later, she was contacted again by Human Resources and they wanted her to do another interview with a larger panel. And he happened to be at that interview again. She said he literally sat in the back of the room and he did not engage in the interview until the end. And when he did, he announced that he had a flight to catch, so he needed to wrap up the interview. She happened to receive a call from people that were on the panel and they basically said that she did good. They were impressed by her interview and they will be moving forward. So on February 21st, 2018, Nixon received a call basically saying that they decided to select another candidate. So upon information and belief, Ms. Nixon was selected as the finalist for the position. Upon information and belief, Dr. Dennis Carpenter told the selection committee that he would never hire an African American female for that key role. Upon information and belief, Dr. Dennis Carpenter stated that the district could not have African Americans in 2 key roles and being the face of the district. Upon information and belief, one of the individuals involved in the interview process was present when Dr. Carpenter announced that he would not hire an African American. She also states that the plaintiff believes that the individuals present when the statement was made have been interviewed by representatives of the district who have confirmed Dr. Carpenter publicly admitted that he disqualified the plaintiff based upon her race as an African American. Shortly after the district announced that Kelly Rachel had been selected for the position, and Rachel happened to be Caucasian, the district decided to decline to comment, stating that the lawsuit is still pending, and Carpenter actually resigned. Yes, y'all. This man done left the building.
Superintendent's gone in 3 years, leaving the district to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today, Lee Summit Superintendent Dennis Carpenter resigned.
Superintendent Dennis Carpenter suddenly stepping down, with the district reaching an agreement to pay him $750,000.
The reason why I wanted to bring this story to my channel is because this happened a lot, especially when we have Black people in power. I'm not just gonna say Black men, because it's like that for Black women too sometimes. Like, it is the crabs in the barrel mentality. If I can't have it, neither can you. If I worked hard, then you can too. Like, I just don't understand why we have these patterns of behaviors like this. And I see so many times we use that phrase, but I really don't think that people understand the mentality behind that human behavior. The crab mentality is a metaphor for how humans respond when they see someone around them achieving some kind of self-improvement that they can't achieve themselves. If you can't do it, then neither can I. That's what crabs in the barrel is. While humans may not physically try to break each other down like the crabs do, they may try to break you down through your spirit. And that's due to their own insecurities. And let me tell you, those people like that, they never win at the end. They might be winning right now. Y'all might see them doing something right now, but at the end, they never win. Because it's always going to be somebody that, oh, they might not have the same accolades as you, but they probably have more confidence than you. They probably have more heart than you. They know what empathy is. They know what humility is. They know about integrity. Like, they are honest people. And that's why they always win. Like, this story is so sad to me. And it just made me mad because she is not the only lady going through this. She's just lucky that her story is being told, and she really have the backing to actually do a lawsuit. This happens every single day, and it's sad when it's our own people doing it. Y'all, let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.